Good morning, folks. Richie Rich here. Today in this video, I am going to be talking to you guys about another high-performance German supercar. So, today in this video, it's gonna be about a car that replaces another car. So in other words, it's like a replacement for the vehicle. So, today in this video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the Porsche Mission R. So, this is a car I've been familiar with. I've seen pictures of it, and I also seen all the info on it, and it looks pretty good actually. Considering that that's the second car that Porsche makes for the Porsche Mission, pretty much. So it's like a replacement for the Porsche Mission X, which I talked about a month ago. So yeah, this is one of my favorite cars, I would say. Pretty much, I mean, kinda. Well, when I say kinda, I'll explain to you guys in a minute, of why. Why I said kind of my favorite supercar. I'll explain to you guys why in a minute. But so yeah, so the plan is, after I get this done, I am currently also doing let's see what we got. Let's take a look. So we've got the design, the drivetrain, the chassis, and then the reception and influence. All right, and also I'm writing down still currently info on another car actually, and it's actually a proper car actually. So which has been around for over 10-11 years now, but it's still a really good car. I will give you guys a hint. All of it is made with carbon fiber. And it's powered by the most iconic engine of all time. If you guys know what it is, let me know in the comments of what you guys think it is. I'll give you another hint. It's a supercar. So it's a European supercar. So I will let you guys know for my next video on Monday. I think I'll probably do it because today's Friday. I'm not going to be doing YouTube on the weekends, just because I'm busy and everything else. I this time I do YouTube now for almost every 5 days a week. Well, not every 5 days a week, but sometimes I would have info still available, just to finish off or even get started. Or if that doesn't work, then it might be poor weather conditions outside, it'd be raining and windy and everything else, and I can't really cope with the weather too much. I mainly do YouTube whenever it's sunny or a bit breezy outside and all that. But if it rains, I don't do it. So I always just stay inside and do info on the cars, and I wait till the rain settles down, and if I'm ready, if I'm not ready, if I still got info done, I'll wait till the next day. But if I'm ready, I'll get that video started with the info of cars I got, and then I will get it done. I'll post them, and I'll see how my progress is doing, and I'll see what the next level of education for my future ends up to. So that'll be good. That's the kind of that's just some kind of an enthusiasm I just came up with. I love being enthusiastic and all that. But so I'm not gonna waste your time, guys. Without any further ado, let's get started. So it's already been 4.5 minutes, so let's do it. So the car I'm talking to you guys about is called the Porsche Mission R. So this is the replacement for the Porsche Mission X, which I talked about a month ago. So without any further ado, guys, let's get started. So the Porsche, I can't even talk. The Porsche Mission R. The Porsche Mission R is a race car developed by Porsche equipped with a battery electric drivetrain, first shown at IAA Internationale. I can't even say it properly. I want to say it in this kind of way. Internationale. Internationale. I have to say slow because I can't. Because if I try to say it fast, I can't even pronounce the words right. So, Internationale. There we go. Automobili Ausstellung on September 6th, 2021. So that's short for IAA. That's like a German it's like a German car place, I think. I don't know. Like it's a place where they have like cars and all that stuff. Automotive creations. On September 6th, 2021. So that was it's like a month and a half ago, I would say. Yeah, somewhere around there. A month and a half. Just as the Mission E previewed the Taycan Sports sedan, the Mission R is a preview of a potential all-electric Grand Touring race car for motorsports. Well, I'm not really sure about Grand Touring because there won't be any space at all. I guarantee that, to fit all your luggage in there and stuff in there. Because you know how the luggage capacity in supercars are. They're just dreadful. Ferraris, Lambos, Porsches. I mean, they are good, but they're just not big enough. If you have a lot of stuff, you won't be able to fit any of those in. So, if you're to get any car that would be practical, my advice is either get a pickup truck with a shell on top of it, so you can keep your stuff in there safe, so it won't fly out of the truck bed, or you can get an SUV, a Jeep or let's say. Aston Martin, I believe Aston Martin did do an SUV. There's also a Maserati, Lamborghini, Audi, BMW, Porsche, Mercedes, Land Rover, Range Rover, Jaguar, Bentley, what else is there? There's Toyota, Mitsubishi, Suzuki, all different, SUVs that you would pretty much expect from every country. And I believe Ferrari would do an SUV. I'm not quite sure, but oh well. There's a lot of car manufacturers from America, Asia, Europe that do these kind of SUVs, Which, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of SUVs. I never was a fan of SUVs. And I like pickup trucks and whatnot. Oh god, I completely forgot where I was. Oh man. Alright, so. Sorry, I'm just so tired. Can't even think straight. Sorry. I went to sleep so late. I'll be honest with you. I went to sleep like 9 o'clock. That was just. I'm so incredibly tired now. I can't stay awake. So the Porsche Mission R is a race car developed by Porsche, equipped with a battery electric drivetrain, first shown at IAA Internationale Automobili Ausstellung on September 6, 2021. Just as the Mission E previewed the Taycan Sports Sedan or Saloon, the Mission R is a preview of a potential all-electric Grand Touring race car for motorsports. As you all know, for every video I do, it's gonna be overview. So let's do it. So the overviews first. Manufacturers by Porsche. The designer is Emil Berkey. Powertrain is next. For the electric motor, it's got two oil-cooled PMSMs, which stands for permanent magnet synchronous motors. PMSM stands for permanent magnet synchronous motors, and combined they make 800 kilowatts, 1087 PS. and 1,073 horsepower combined. So it's 40% to the front and 60% to the rear. For the battery, it's an 82 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery pack. So the dimensions is next. For the wheelbase, before I start, I was recording just now this video, but then I had to delete that one because I didn't put down the inches of how much it is for like the wheelbase length, width, heights, and all that stuff. But I did do the weight at least, so that's one. So just 80% of it I haven't done, but 20% I completed that. So I apologize for this. So I recorded that video, but I just deleted that. So I had to like redo the video again. So just to so I get that info done completely. I was like 90%, like 95% done with this, but I managed to get it done. That's the main thing, and it's important to get it done. That's important. So tired. Ow. So yeah, I'm gonna start the powertrain again because I keep forgetting where I am. Powertrain is an electric motor. It's got two oil-cooled permanent magnetic synchronous motors, PMSM, 800 kilowatts, 1,087 PS, 1,073 horsepower combined, 40 to the front, 60 to the rear. So that's for the electric motor. Battery is 82 kilowatt hour lithium ion. The dimensions is next. The wheelbase is 2,560 millimeters, 108 inches. So that's one down, 4 to go. Length is of 4,326, 170.3 inches. The width is 1,990 millimeters, 78.3 inches. The height is 1,190 millimeters, 46.9 inches. Round that up is close to 47 inches. Now the curb weight, it weighs approximately 3,307 pounds, which is 1,500 kilos approximately. Yeah, 1,500 kilos straight, so that's approximate weight. Next up is the design. Thank God we got through to that. Let's do it. So, the Mission R was developed in approximately 9 months by a team of just 30 people and was unveiled as A.K.A. 2021 on September 6th. At its unveiling, Porsche stated the Mission R was intended for a one-make racing series with all electric cars and could match the lap times of the 992 GT3 Cup. It's like the 911 GT3 that I once talked about. Like I've done part 1, 2, 3, and 4, so I remember it. So 992 GT3 Cup. A Porsche spokesman also declined to confirm if the Mission R would be campaigned in the forthcoming FIA Electric GT Championship, which is 2023 plus. So it's like 2023, 2024, 2025, and so on and so forth. Say 2023, noting that it already participated in the FIA Formula E World Championship. So yeah, in the FIA Formula E World Championship, and two factory-backed teams would be impractical. However, the technical specifications are largely compatible with the electric GT, and it's possible that Porsche may transition to the former series. The automotive press have speculated the Mission R could preview a future electrified equivalent to the existing 718 Cayman. That's a fantastic lightweight sports car. My favorite car in the whole world. I love that car. Beautiful. 718 Cayman. There's like two versions of that one. There's one with the 6-cylinder with like the intake noise and everything, naturally aspirated. And then there's the 4-cylinder version with no intake noise and a turbocharger. That has a Beetle engine to it, and that is a disadvantage. If I were to choose a Cayman, I would go with the standard old school 6-cylinder engine. That's better. Flat sixes. Awesome. So yeah, the automotive press have speculated that Mission R could preview a future electrified equivalent to the existing 718 Cayman, based in part on its size, although Porsche have denied this. Porsche don't allow that to happen. Next up is the drivetrain. The Mission R features all-wheel drive implemented by two separate motors, one each for the front and rear axles. This is for both front and rear axles, so it makes it all-wheel drive. The maximum combined output is 800 kilowatts, 1087 PS, 1073 horsepower, split as 320 kilowatts, 435 PS, 429 horsepower, rounded up as 430 horsepower to the front, and 480 kilowatts, 652 PS, 644 horsepower to the rear. In qualifying mode, as you put the car in. In race mode, meanwhile, maximum continuous combined output is scaled back to 500 kilowatts, 679 PS, 671 horsepower. So it gets a bit more power in race mode. Estimated stall torque is 740 pound-feet, which is 1,000 newton meters. That is a lot of torque. Claimed acceleration is 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2.5 seconds, with the top speed exceeding 300 kilometers an hour, 190 miles an hour, even though it's like 186, but if you get rounded up closer, it's 190, which I'm okay with that, I'm good with that. The permanent magnets, synchronous motors feature direct stator oil cooling, raising both the maximum peak and continuous power output. The front and rear motors, gearboxes, and pulse-controlled inverters are identical to each other, and are the same as the motors fitted to the Taycan Turbo S, which I quite like as well. The stator features hairpin winding, as they call it. Something called hairpin winding, increasing the coil density. The traction battery has a capacity of 82 kilowatt hour and can charge at a maximum rate of 350 kilowatts from a 900. Sorry, 5 there. Well, the police is there. So a rate of 350 kilowatts from a 900 VDC source, enabling the battery to be recharged from 5% all the way to 80%. So that in terms is like a 75% increase. It's like 16 times the battery power is just shot up to 16 times more. If you times 16 by 5, you get 80. So 5% to 80% state of charge in 15 minutes only. Regenerative braking is possible at rates up to 800 kilowatts, 1087 PS, 1073 horsepower. For invitational season at the Porsche Experience Center Los Angeles track. So that's where I want to move to one day, Los Angeles. That'd be good. So the Los Angeles track, limited to automotive journalists. The car was set up with 60% regenerative braking force on the front axle and 100% regenerative on the rear. The battery accounts for approximately 550 or 1,100 pounds, which is 250 or 500 kilos. According to different sources, up to 1/3 of the car's weight. And we're almost done. Rather than the underfloor battery adopted by the Taycan, the battery is housed behind the seats. Yeah. The battery is It's housed behind the seats, giving the car a weight distribution similar to that of the mid-engine Boxster or the mid-engine Cayman, which I always loved. If I had to choose one of those cars, either a Boxster or a Cayman, I would go with the Cayman because it looks a little bit more better, than the Boxster, because the Boxster is like front-wheel drive and all that stuff. Not rear-wheel drive. Well, it could be rear-wheel drive, but I would choose the Cayman anytime because it looks much cooler and all that stuff. So the Boxster Cayman. I like the Cayman GT4, the standard one, and then the GT4 RS. Love that one. So the Cayman. The car is designed for the sprint race format with seasons lasting from 25 to 40 minutes. So that's like an extra 15 minutes more. Next is the chassis. The body of the Mission R features plastic body panels reinforced with either carbon fiber or something called natural fiber, which is sourced from flax plants, wrapped around a carbon fiber cage. Currently, no race series allows the carbon cage. The suspension uses parts borrowed from other Porsche cars, including the 911 RSR, 911 GT3R, and the 718 Cayman GT4, along with a custom rear subframe. And we got one more to go, and then we're done. Now we got reception and influence. In 2021, Porsche announced the Mission R would be featured in a virtual racing game. The driver's cell is a self-contained module that could be used for an esports interior simulator outside the car. BBC's Top Gear named the Mission R its concept car of the year on January 2022. So that was last year. On March 2022, CEO Oliver Blume, or Blumey, I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's spelled Blume, who is the chief executive officer of Porsche, of both Porsche and Volkswagen, announced the next 718 Cayman would be an all-electric sports car, making it the third production Porsche with an electric drivetrain after both the Taycan and the Macan EV. Say the Macan. The Macan EV. So they took a standard Porsche Macan. So they took a standard Porsche Macan and they made it electric, which is kind of weird. And that is it, guys. So if you guys like this video, like it, subscribe, comment below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, hit all so you're alerted when I make new uploads. And I'll see you guys in my next video. And for my next video, actually, I will be finishing off info on a lightweight Italian supercar, actually. So if you guys know what car it could be, put it down in the comments of what Italian supercar you think it will be. Either a Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, or anything like that. If you guys have the answer for it, let me know, and I will get that info done, and I'll do a video on it on Monday, because today is Friday. I don't do YouTube on the weekends. Well, I might do it. I don't know, because I sometimes do gaming videos on the weekends, but, well, I used to do gaming videos. I don't know if I will do it again so far. I don't really know, but I'll find out. So, yeah, that'll be it. So I'll get going, and I'll see you guys on Monday. So until then, stay safe, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.